Hello, 911. These men have taken over my life. Hey guys, it's me, Tara, and if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with sexy men. Just kidding. I was just hanging out this week and I was like, wow, I kind of have a grandmaster list of who I've been obsessed with. So I thought, I wonder if my subscribers are interested at all in every man that's taken over my life ever. I wrote down from like the age of 6 who and what guy I've liked all the way up to now. I'm 21 and the list has gotten pretty long, so I wrote it down. Where's my notebook? Here it is. I just want to share some of my memories and my thought process behind the men that I've been obsessed with, because once a fangirl, always a fangirl. The first person I remember being obsessed with was around 2006 era, which I was 6 years old, and it was when a little show called Sweet Love of Zach and Coda came out. Cole and Dylan Sprouse. Now, when I was younger, I definitely liked Zach because he was Dylan and he played like the bad boy, not the nerdy boy. But growing up, later in life, which I'll talk about, I liked Cole. I just remember watching it and being like, oh my god, they're identical and so cute. And I used to pretend they were my boyfriend and like play imaginary, you know, with your friends. And that's my first memory of having like a crush. Maybe Danny Phantom, I don't know, but I'm not getting into cartoons. Like I kind of opted that one out because obviously Aladdin was super hot too. Okay, I told myself I wouldn't get into cartoons, so I'm gonna go to 2007. Okay, in 2007, a little movie called High School Musical 2 came out. Not 1, I wasn't obsessed during 1, but 2. Now I know you guys are gonna think, oh my god, I didn't know that Tara was a Troy Bolton girl. Well, I'm not a Troy Bolton girl. Corbin Bleu was the phase I went through. I remember watching High School Musical 2 and my mom was like, that guy's super cool. And I was like, Corbin Bleu's hot. Like I remember Jump In came out and I was like, I was right about Corbin. My Corbin Bleu phase wasn't short-lived. I actually had a crush on Corbin Bleu all the way through High School Musical 3. 2008, I was at summer camp. I walked into the big kids room and they were watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I only had eyes for Johnny Depp. I started watching all Johnny Depp's movies and I just fell in love. Oh, you guys, it was 2010. I was in 5th grade. I was watching American Idol with my mom and I was like, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Scotty McCreery won American Idol and I followed him since day one. He was the first country boy I had a crush on and I was a little embarrassed because I don't like country music. But Scotty McCreery just had a weight in my heart. I even had a pillow, like a pillowcase printed at like Costco with his face on it. And when he won in 5th grade, I will never forget, Mr. Capretta's class, I brought in cupcakes when he won because people were like, he's not gonna win. And I said, you know what? He just did. Scotty McCotty. Do you guys notice the furry walls around? Because the first thing I noticed when I walked in here was these walls. Now, what do these walls remind you guys of? 2010, Wizards of Waverly Place. Max. Loved me some Jake Chiasson when I was 10, okay? He was the bad kid. He was like the little bad, stupid airhead boy that I liked. And that's, I feel like, when my bad boy phase really kicked in strong, because then it was 2011. And you know what happened in 2011? Diary of a Wimpy Goddamn Kid came out. And you know who I loved? Dun dun dun! Loaded diaper! Roderick Heffley. Roderick Heffley. Here's the thing with Roderick Heffley, guys. He has stayed in my brain. Devin Bostick or Bostick or whatever. I actually met him in 2011. He was the first like celebrity crush, and I think the last one I ever met. So he has a special place in my little old heart. Do you guys know what 2011 was? Hello, I'm Harry Styles and I'm auditioning for the X Factor. You guys know how I feel. This is a very serious topic, okay? 2011, 2012? I think it was my dad who told me to start watching like the X Factor auditions and all of it, and I did, and I'm so glad I did because Harry, as we all know, is my #1. He was my awakening as a woman. I had his posters everywhere on my wall, and I still do. He's the only person who's genuinely full-time stayed in my heart. For some reason at age 13, I felt the need to fit in. I felt the need to be like, wow, buff guys, you're so hot. And I had a Channing Tatum phase. That's also when I watched Magic Mike. In 2013, for some reason, a lot of movies had Channing Tatum in it. And I felt the need to like go around the movie theater and take pictures with him. I don't know why I had such a weird Channing Tatum obsession. My friend got me a Channing Tatum coloring book that I have to this day. I never even colored it. I thought it was too sacred. We have an honorable mention for 2013, Ashton Irwin from 5 Seconds of Summer. Clearly I have a thing for drummers. Sorry, I was just thinking about Ashton Irwin. I wrote something about MagCon. I don't even want to talk about it. 2014, I watched 1 season of The Carrie Diaries. Austin Butler. Fell in love. That's gonna come back to haunt me in a couple of years. in this timeline. 2015, I was a sophomore in high school, got really into that 70s show because people started saying I look like Mila Kunis. So guess who I liked? Ashton Kutcher. In 2016, I had my first real boyfriend, and we watched Stuck in Love together on my bed. And instead of thinking about my boyfriend, I was thinking about Nat Wolff and how good he looked in those scenes. Nat Wolff from the Naked Brothers band. 17 and 18, I don't know if you guys see, but there's a bit of an empty space. Now, why is that, you ask me? Harry's just too big. He's just too big in my heart, and there was no room for other men. And also, I thought it was not cool to like guys like that anymore, you know? I thought my fangirl phase was over. And then the pandemic kind of hit, and I told myself, it's okay to still be a fangirl, Tara. It's just who you are, and it'll never change. So in 2019, when season 3 of Stranger Things came out, Dacre Montgomery as Billy was just... I just choked on my hair. From 2019 on, it becomes pretty self-explanatory. Now, my friend Jack made me this shirt. It says polygamist, and right here it says Eddie Munson, Roderick Heffley, Jake Weber, I guess, Austin Butler as Elvis, and Harry Styles. I feel like these last few months have just been a roller coaster with Eddie Munson coming into Stranger Things. His real name is Joseph Quinn. Actually, tonight Stranger Things comes out and I'm really nervous, so I don't know what anything's gonna be like when this video comes out, but Eddie Munson, Austin Butler as Elvis, Harry Styles, of course Harry, like that never goes away. Roderick Heffley. These are people I just probably will never get over. I think Johnny Depp's one of them too. And it is getting really overwhelming for me. I had to make this video. Not for your sake. I know in the beginning I said that I'm sure you guys are interested, but I feel like I had to get this off my chest. It's gotten out of hand. I've seen the Elvis movie twice. I don't know when this comes out how many times I have seen it. It's only been a few days, you know? Stranger Things comes out tonight. Harry will always be Harry. I want the old Roderick back. It's just getting really out of hand. I pledge allegiance to all the men that have taken over my life. Cole and Dylan Sprouse, Corbin Blue and Johnny Depp, Scotty McReary, Max from Wizards of Waverly Place, Roderick Heffley and Harry Styles. Quick honorable mention for my Magic Mike face, Ashton Irwin, Austin Butler as Elvis, Ashton Kutcher, Nat Wolff, Dacre Montgomery, Eddie Munson, Joseph Quinn, Harry Styles, Harry Styles, Harry Styles. Now I know that there is people I missed. So if you want to help me with my grandmaster list of every person that's taken over my life, comment down below. Or I know sure as hell that if you're watching my video, someone has taken over your life. So comment down below who that person is and we can talk about it. I can agree, I can disagree, we can agree to disagree. Give this video a like, subscribe to me, and I think for all the men that have taken over my life, just for their sake, I think it's time to skedaddle.